Hey, I'm Mark Hunter here, known as the Sales Hunter. We're talking sales after COVID. With me is absolutely the expert when it comes to selling.
Thank you, Mark. This is Victor Omar Portugues from San Juan, Puerto Rico. So it's nice to see you in Puerto Rico for the first time in many, many years.
Okay, let's talk about this data because this is what I see a lot. There's so much data out there that it almost becomes overwhelming. And as a result, if I'm a salesman, I become confused and I don't know what to do and I don't do anything with it. On the other hand, there is some data out there that is absolutely key. So a typical salesman, what would be the data that they should be using and should be sharing with their customers?
Yes, and the first data, is the profit and loss in terms of, in which product you're winning, which product you're not really making a lot of money. So that way you want to make sure that, you don't lose that distribution on those accounts. And most of the time, accounts they don't know. Okay.
I want to stop you right there because there's the margin or the total revenue? Because again, I may make high margin on something, but if it doesn't sell, I don't make any money.
Exactly.
I could have something lower margin that I'm having good turns. How do I know the difference?
And it goes back to understanding what drives that business. There's some accounts that work with low margin, big volumes, and others that work with, big margin, slow volume. So you need to really understand what really is driving. So that way, you know what? This product I'm making very small margin, but it's moving a massive amount of volume. Okay, so you know what? But I only have a very small amount of space on the shelf. So what happens if I increase it? You're talking about the impact to the account. It's going to be amazing. So those type of simulations, you can build that for the account because most of the times the accounts, they don't have. You go to a supermarket today, they have 50, 100,000 SKUs. They don't necessarily really understand what really drives, because at the end, they're only looking at numbers on the spreadsheet. So it's up to you to teach them, you know what? My product represents for you of total sales in that specific category is so much money in terms of profit. So it's a mix of both sides, but the most responsibility relied on the sales consultant.
Hey, my name is Mark Hunter. I'm known as the Sales Hunter. Like I said, we met 2008, and I can be reached on LinkedIn or just go to thesaleshunter.com. That's my website. And of course, I've got a YouTube channel, all that sort of stuff. Like Victor, it is absolutely a pleasure to be able to travel the world working with companies, helping salespeople see and achieve what was possible.